What if you could tell lenders and servicers at this point, with everything we know going on, with your predictions, what is the number one thing that they need to be focusing on right now?
The number one thing they need to be focusing on is communication with the borrowers. Know where their borrowers are, know what their financial situations are. We grew into this mega servicer industry and lost that personal touch with borrowers.
Yeah.
And I think that those servicers that really got into that cycle need to kind of regroup and have more interaction with their borrowers, because that at the end of the day is how you're going to prevent borrowers from going into foreclosure. More than any of these programs is, prevent it early on with communication. And I see that with some of our smaller community type banks and credit unions, where they do have that more personal relationship with their borrower, and they're able to work things out for the benefit of both parties. Because as you said, it's a very expensive process. So, communication and relationships, I think we've talked about it forever and it still rings true. Right?
It's still a people business. Scott?
I agree. I think that from the bankruptcy side, the reality is they've just got to stay on the ball and pay attention when these filings happen. That's what I see on my end is it's the foreclosure occurs and then a bankruptcy stops it, and make sure you got your hands on the wheel when you get that bankruptcy notice. Get it to somebody to review, because your rights get affected very quickly in a bankruptcy. You've got 70 days from the filing to get your claim on file.
Wow.
And that 70 days goes very quickly when you have a large lender and paper moves from one department to another, or there's delays in the mail. So my thing is be on top of those. Get it to someone either internal or external who's got some comfort with bankruptcy law to review it. Make sure that you are protected within the bankruptcy.